Hello, everyone. Today we will be talking about digitalization of the civil protection plans and presenting the platform that was developed. The idea of the platform is to have civil protection plans in digital form that will make navigating them significantly easier. These days, most of the civil protection plans are one or two PDF documents, which makes it very hard to find the relevant info. With this platform, data will be accessible easier and quicker. The platform is designed in a way where some functionalities are open to the general public, while alternatively, project partners need to log in so they can adjust and alter the existing civil protection plans. To access the platform as a partner, the login is required, whereas anyone from the general public can access public information of the protection plans. 3 languages are available in the current version: Italian, English, and Croatian. Let's check the public access. By clicking on Risks and Alarms, the measured data from the sensors is shown. The data includes both the location of the sensor as well as the measured value. Once on the map consultation, a user can select any point of interest from the drop-down menus available. Doing that will display all the points of interest of the chosen categories from all available civil protection plans. For example, if one wants to look at the cemetery areas in the Zadar area, they can easily be chosen as points of interest and then displayed on the map as such. On the top right side, there are 5 icons. The first 4 are usual map icons to search the map. Search, zoom in, zoom out, and choose layers. The 5th icon is selectable if there are one or more elements of the CP plan selected. It gives an option to quickly toggle any of the selected elements in the real time. In this example, if the toggle is turned off, it will hide cemetery areas and leave no points of interest. The Plan Documents section allows users to see all the publicly available documents that have been uploaded as a part of the Civil Protection Plan. As of right now, there are no available documents in this section. Similarly to the public map, it is also possible to filter the documents by a region, class, and theme. That was the platform overview open for the public. Now we can have a look on the platform from the admin perspective, where the data is not read-only but also modifiable. In order to do that, login credentials are required to be provided by the developers. In addition to the previous sections in the menu, now we have some additional ones. One of those is Catalog Management. Catalog Management is the part of the platform that is responsible for creating support layers should they be needed. That being said, they are not required to be used by any means, but can be useful as a support to alter the civil protection plan itself. Once the support layer is added, it will be available from both Catalog Management and Digitalize Plan from the left side menu. In this particular case, there are some support layers already added in the platform that can be seen and accessed from the drop-down menu. In this instance, we are looking at the strategic and significant buildings. They are set up as polygons, but can also be lines and points, whatever is needed. Support layers can easily be created by clicking on the button Add Layer. Digitalize Plan is the main section for the admins to have access to the digitalized data. Each account is connected to their own civil protection plan that is under their jurisdiction. From there, similarly, as from the public access, it is easy to get an overview of the plan, however. There is one critical difference. Admins can add new points of interest by clicking the button Add, where they can choose what type of point of interest they want to add. From the example here, it is clear that 3 types of data are acceptable: point, line, and polygon, and each new point of interest needs to be categorized by theme and class. Plan management is a place where it is possible to add, delete, and rename civil protection plans. This account has access to 2 plans, and as seen here, the navigation is pretty straightforward. In order to add a new plan, all that is needed is to click on a button, enter the new plan name, and insert the needed file. In case of having access to multiple plans, filtering option can be very useful as it filters the available plans in the real time while typing the name. The existing plans can be altered for 2 reasons: either in order to change its name or to insert the new file that will be used. Additionally, every created plan can also be deleted. Both of those actions are available on the right using these two icons. If clicked, they will prompt the user with the dialog to take the needed action. Plan document section is exactly the same as in the public access. There is one single difference, which is a possibility to add the said documents. However, in order to add the needed files, first, it is necessary to select the plan it belongs to first, and only after that the button to add the file will be enabled. Now we are coming to the critical part of the platform, which is Configure DSS. This part of the platform is used to configure the sensors, create thresholds that activate various alarms, and so on. It is very important to understand this section, as a small mistake in creating a threshold can create a big issue. Threshold is a value of the sensor that is a margin to trigger an alarm. In other words, sensors are measuring the data continuously. If that value breaks the given threshold, the alarm will be sent out. In order to create a threshold, there are some data that need to be set. In this example, we are looking at a flooding issue. In case there is over 150 millimeters of the rain in the last 3 hours, there is a realistic chance of flooding. Thus, we need to create that particular threshold that can trigger the alarm. Setting an alarm is pretty simple after creating thresholds. In order to create an alarm, it is important to choose the threshold to be exceed, the channel via which will the alarm be received, and the duration of the monitoring. Additionally, it is possible to send an alarm to multiple people and add a custom message they will receive. It is possible to add multiple thresholds and alarms for a single sensor, depending on the needs of the particular area. In the Users section of the platform, it is possible to add, edit, and delete users. There are 3 types of users, which are Super Admin, Admin, and Partner. Each of those types comes with their own permissions to view, add, and remove things from the digital plan. Additionally, each user can add a new user only if the new user has lower permissions compared to their own. Filtering option is also available, where accounts can be searched by a different criteria or a project partner. With this, we have come to an end of the platform functionalities. The idea of the platform is to have all civil protection plans digitalized, easy to access, and empower the connection between Italy and Croatia.